They the same.
Say that.
They was in Cleveland together. Cleveland Brown. That's why I say they from the same. They from the same umbrella.
I mean,
But Be-
if that's how you choose to spin it, for argument's sake.
you know that. You know that's just how I look at it.
Right.
But I
But
can say Belichick did do good when he didn't have Tom Brady. He still was able to, win 10 games or more.
But look, Nick Saban, you gotta think about this, right? When it came to Nick Saban, he had third string quarterbacks coming into themselves after like what 2 3 years, and now dang, now he the face of the team. You got wide receivers who third string, fourth string. Now they're the face. He knows how to build a program. It's not about recruiting. He knows how to build his program for longevity. So even if he getting the best talent, you think they're gonna stay like Cam Newton? Cam Newton left for a reason. He bounced from one school to another school because he's sitting on the bench. He playing behind somebody he feel like he shouldn't be playing behind. But why are these players playing behind other players, being top recruiters under Nick Saban though? They bought into his program. They bought into the idea that you are gonna eventually be there. And it wasn't like a weird experience for them, bro. Nick Saban brought everything they wanted to life. Belichick can't say that.
It's the same because, a lot of players left Alabama and still made the NFL. So,
I mean,
that's just how it goes.
there's not
NFL,
too many
college,
players who left Alabama and went to a different school and was still successful.
oh, there's a few, huh?
I mean,
I ain't gonna say, it's a whole, I ain't saying there's a whole gang on, but there's a few.
but come on now, I'm just saying when it come down to what Nick Saban doing, they really bought into his program. They seen what they believed him. They believed in him as a coach. They didn't believe in Nick Saban I mean, they didn't believe in Belichick as a coach. They believe in themselves, and they going to do what they do.
I don't know how you can say
Giving
that
pay.
about Belichick. Belichick dominated the whole time, the whole since the 2000
Are you
up
sure?
until Tom Brady left.
I mean,
So, so
that's the thing, man. I don't. I hate saying that Belichick dominated, man. Brady
because he didn't.
dominated. Brady
But
dominated.
Nick Saban dominated because his program was the most successful in college football while he was there.
Brady only dominated because of Belichick. There was the spy gate. They was doing all the cheating, looking at other teams'
Right.
plays. That's it.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up because that's the main difference. He ain't got to wear that on his jacket every day.
And they got
He's not
caught
gonna be known for
multiple
that.
times cheating. Multiple times, man. That that stain on the legacy, man. It's not even stained enough, which it's ridiculous that gets overlooked, man.
That's why I really can't put them in the same category. Say they fall under the same umbrella because Nick Nick Saban ain't got that, bro.
I say that because they were coaching together and they defensive coach. See, man,
Briefly,
I've been watching them motherfuckers a long time, man. Them motherfuckers, they the same. That's why you see they don't make like even Belichick. He'll bust up in a close game sometime. A lot of time they pull through, but he'll bust up too. And Nick Saban do that a lot. The offense, they don't have
so
their offense together.
what you mean by bust up? I want clarity on that.
And then on the defensive side, they stubborn. That man to
Well, no, sir.
man shit. A
What
lot of time he
what
be
you mean
needing
by
to
they
come
bust up though?
there, bust up and lose.
Mm,
Because the coaching decision.
okay.
A lot of times, even on defense, they want to just like Nick Saban to be in that man to man defense. That's why you get with some of them teams that got a certain offense. Shit, they throw the ball down Alabama throat, and that's how they beat them. That's how a team like a Ole Miss fuck around and beat them, a bullshit team like that.
But look, you could say that, right? Well, we talking about 5 out of 100 times.
I mean, you'd had a few
It ain't
teams, you
happening
know,
too often.
they'll
It ain't
lose.
happening too often. That's why I said we got like Texas
And,
A&M. They show up every now and
and
then.
get what?
LSU.
They don't lose because of the talent.
They you do, bro. Because it's a level of
And then I'm
competitiveness
gonna
that
tell
everybody
you
have
that
to meet.
then, to be honest about it, Belichick will
Mm.
just have some all right players and still do his thing. When you look at the talent for Nick Saban talent and what he's supposed to be doing and winning, Belichick won't don't team don't be stacked up like that. And Tom
Why is
Brady,
this
you
team
know,
not
he was a
stacked up
good
like that?
quarterback, but he wasn't doing it all. What you
Why
say?
is this team not stacked up like? Why is this team not stacked up like that, bro?
Belichick don't be having no stacked team.
I'm saying why though? Why don't he
And,
have like a third and fourth
Man,
string
they
just as good as the starting quarterback or wide receiver or running back? Why not? Because they ain't buying into his
besides like
program.
besides like with Belichick, besides like Randy Moss, he did his thing when he was there. But any other like top receiver that's supposed to been this or that, come there, that motherfucker fall right in line in the system, and he ain't gonna have no career year like no Randy Moss.
Right, but you just prove my point because they
But
gonna
he'll
buy
take
into Bill Belichick.
uh,
Hold up, they gonna buy into Bill
listen,
Belichick
hold
pro.
on. But you'll
Come
take
on,
somebody like a Wes Welker and a lot of them other little players get all them yards. When they lead the Patriots, they don't do shit else when they lead the Patriots. A
but
lot of
if you
them
look at what
receivers
happened,
they had.
and that's why I say it's a main difference because we're comparing a college legend to an NFL legend, bro. It's always gonna be a huge difference, bro. It's always gonna be a
Although
huge
I just
difference. Alabama got some of they probably got the most players in the NFL right now.
nah,
He
I
got
doubt it.
so who has more players from college in the NFL right
hey,
now? What
they
conference?
just
I'm not
hey, they
sure
just
who.
put it on. Hey, it was just on ESPN today that out of the top 100 players in the NFL, 12 of them come from Alabama. Seven, and then 7 of them come from Ohio State. So it's a fact that Alabama is dominating the NFL.
They got a
That's what
top
I'm
player.
saying,
He
bro.
said the most players in the NFL. And I was like, I doubt that.
They
But
they
no,
they up there, bro. They whole team get
I'm
drafted.
I'm sure I'm sure a team
that's what I'm
like
saying.
LSU got more players in the NFL than Alabama.
Right, that's because they may be there. They may have been there for a couple
LSU
years,
got
may
a
have
lot
been
of
there for a
players
while,
in the
but
NFL.
yeah, they might have been there for a while. But like the players from Alabama have been there for a while too. If you know players ain't retire and this and that, but like, come on, bro. The Eagles got
Y'all
one of the
talking
best
to an
quarterbacks in the
Alabama
NFL
fan.
right now. Me too.
I'm an
We both
Alabama fan.
it's two Alabama fans talking to each other, and that's why I
I
say
live
one of
in
the best
Alabama.
quarterbacks in the NFL right. One of the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now came from Alabama.
And who is
We
that?
had two of the best running backs in the league at
What
the same
quarterback
time.
you talking about?
Yeah, who
Jalen
that?
Hurts.
Jalen
Right. I was
Hurts.
like, do I even have to say? Do I even say his name? He was just in the Super Bowl.
Man, Jalen Hurts made it to the Super Bowl. They made it to the Super Bowl with Jalen Hurts in spite of. He had a good year, but Jalen Hurts not that, man. He not that.
Can't
That's
Oh,
tell.
crazy. That's crazy to say,
Can't
but hey,
tell.
Angelo,
You can't tell.
hey, y'all about to say I didn't notice where he
Hey,
was
hey,
falling
Dave, yo,
short.
whatever you talking through, man, we can't even hear you.
Nah, man, I can't say. I don't know, man. I can't say that about Jalen Hurts, man. He one of the best quarterbacks.
we can't hear you, Dave.
Hey, Dave, we can't hear you, bro. But yeah, I'm just, hey, I was just fucking with y'all, man. I just wanted to get the pot going.
Nah,
Ah, I ain't no Jalen Hurts guy, man, but I respect what he did last year because previously to that, man, I really counted Shorty out, man. But he proved some things to me.
Hey, that's that Chicago. That's the Chicago coming out of him right now. He's saying Shorty.
Hey, Angelo, you know I
Right,
wasn't going for it. That's what I said. I can't tell.
Yeah, I heard you. That's the only thing we heard you say. We had Jalen Hurts, man. He another one, man. I like the way he moving. You know what I'm saying? Under the Jalen Green Act too. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Hurts. I like what he doing.
Yeah, but he I ain't gonna lie, he surprised me too. I ain't think he was gonna be that good. He been
Bro, we
getting
got
better
so many
every year.
players, bro.
He ain't no Justin Fields or nothing like that, but
Amari
he
Cooper.
Man,
Bro,
stop it,
we got
D'Angelo.
legends. We got legends coming from Alabama, bro.
Yeah, but Oklahoma developed the quarterbacks better, man. That's probably what Jalen Hurts.
Well, we talking about overall. We got linebackers. We got defensive tackles in the NFL.
Yeah, everything. Yeah,
Now I
Everything,
know who
defensive
ain't gonna
linemen,
do nothing.
everything. What about Mark
That
Ingram?
quarterback that young. Young ain't gonna be what people think he gonna be.
Which young? Who you talking about? Bro, Bryce?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Mm.
Did you see that preseason game?
Come on, man, don't do
I
He
saw the
couldn't
that.
do
highlights.
nothing.
I saw the
Give him
highlights.
an
He
opportunity,
had a
bro.
tough day. He had a tough day.
Give him a chance, man. Give him a chance.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough just like for Justin Fields.
Hey, hold on, Trav. Wait a minute. What you mean? What you mean by that? It's gonna be tough for Justin Fields. What you talking about?
It's gonna be tough.
Why?
Same reason last year.
And that that reason was we ain't had nobody last year.
Who you got now?
We got DJ Moore.
Who?
DJ Moore. Now, don't say it, DJ Moore, like who? don't do that. Don't do that, Trav. Don't say it like who. We bringing back Chase Claypool with a year with a year in the offense. Donnell Mooney uninjured. I know he was our number one receiver that was injured. And then what was the African guy the defensive lineman we signed the other day? He was the number one free agent DN out there. The Bears just signed him last week. I forget his name.
And the Bears should be recruiting everybody from Alabama.
And people putting, they because Justin Fields rushed for 1,000 yards. They put that label on him like he can't stand in the pocket. And when that's all he did at Ohio State. And I know the first thing you're gonna say, oh, that was in college. Because they want to say he can't read defenses and all that. But nobody could read defenses if they ain't got time. We got a better offensive line. We coming. The division is ours. The division is ours. Oh, so you think the Packers gonna beat the Bears?
Yep.
With Jordan Love? Are you serious?
Yeah.
They don't have they don't even they have nobody. The Packers have zero offensive weapons. The defense is shot. The defense was shot last year. It's over for Green Bay. The only team in that division that can give us a chance is the Lions.
What about the Vikings?
Man, the Vikings, hey, they the luckiest 11 win team in the history of football, and you can look that up. You know what I'm saying? They won every game they won that motherfucker by 2 points, 3 points. You know what I'm saying? They was the luckiest motherfuckers ever. And then they lost their running back. Because they running back just signed with the Jets. Dalvin Cook signed with the Jets.
Okay.
He ain't got nothing to say.
Nah, I know they still good enough to beat the bad news Bears.
The Berenstein Bears.
All right. We got all season, fellas.
He acts like he knows something we don't.
We got all season. You know what I'm saying? All season. Well, you seen what Justin Fields did Saturday.
Preseason.
Hey, preseason. And hey, in the first couple series, who playing? The starters, right? Right? Your starters play 2-3 series in preseason, and what he do? He had like 3 touchdowns. Y'all gonna put some respect on Shorty name.
Yeah, Justin Fields, nice. I already know that.
He gonna once he stay in that pocket and drop them dimes, it's over with. And I know San Francisco, bro, they gotta be kicking themselves, man. They passed over Justin Fields and took Trey Lance, and they pushing Trey Lance. And from what I'm hearing through the pipeline, they say Brock Purdy, you know what I'm saying, is tearing it up, but they still trying to start Trey Lance. The players like, man, nah, you got to put Brock Purdy in. They got a problem in San Francisco, Joe.
Check it out. I'm looking at the first 4 games for the Bears. They play the Packers first at home. They gonna lose.
Stop. Go ahead.
And then when they go to Tampa Bay, Johnny Manziel gonna give it to them. Then week 3 they play the Chiefs. Week 4 they play the Broncos. Y'all lose the first 4 games at the season over.
I ain't confident on only one that I think that we'll lose is against the Chiefs. I don't think we're gonna lose against the Broncos. Denver terrible. They're terrible. and you know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna act like they ain't. Russell Westbrook was terrible with them people.
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, my bad. I'm thinking about basketball. Russell Wilson. Man, the Bears starting out 3-1, man. We going 3-1.
Bet that.
And even if we don't go 3-1, we still gonna win our division and make the playoffs.
Oh wow!
Look at the rest of that schedule. Why you calling them out? Look at the rest of that schedule.
It looked pretty tough for the Bears.
Man, the Bears got win. They could make the playoffs and win 9 games. 9 games gonna get the Bears in the playoffs. And I really think we're gonna win 10 games. And I'm a homer, I will admit, but I'm when I give my opinion, you know what I'm saying, it's not emotion based.
Yeah, y'all doing witchcraft over there.
Nigga Will, man, you tripping. You tripping. Y'all go. Yeah, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, man. This gonna be one of the funnest years I done had for a while as a Bear fan, man. Because this is gonna be a I told you so. Yeah, that's what this gonna be for us. Aha. Just like the Cubs. I know y'all don't watch baseball, but the Cubs. I told
Oh
you
no,
so.
no, I definitely
I
watch
definitely watch
baseball.
baseball.
Definitely watch
Yeah.
baseball.
Definitely watch baseball.
So
So
we know what the
we
Rays
know what
we
the
know what the
Rays
Rays
we
are
know what the
doing at the
Rays
beginning
are
of the
doing at the
season.
beginning of the season.
Hey, we got Jake in here, man. Jake, what up?
Hey, I'm
Hey,
doing
I'm doing
fine.
fine now.
I don't know about the Bears winning 10 games. They
They
might
might
they might go
go
500.
500.
Jake come right in with the knife. Shoot.
They might come in there about 500. The team to watch this year is actually the Detroit Lions.
Why you say that, Jake?
The Lions got a good defense, and their offense is way better. The Lions going to make the playoffs. They'll beat Green Bay twice. They'll beat the Bears twice. There's a couple of other teams. They're going to win their division. The Lions will now. They should win 10 games or more this year.
See, I agree with you on the rosters. They have upgraded their roster. They got David Montgomery from the Bears, and then they drafted a running back high. So they should have a good run game. Then they have all pro wide receiver Armand Brown, who's Equimini St. Brown, who plays for the Bears. They're brothers, and he's a Pro Bowler. And then Jared Goff. They are toughest competition. They're the Bears' toughest competition in that division. But I just don't think they're gonna get it. I don't think they're gonna jail because, and the reason I think is because Jared Goff, man, he always goof up. He has a knack for goofing up, man. Because they should have went to the they shouldn't have needed to get they shouldn't have even made that trade to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? The Rams, and they should have won with Jared Goff, but he continued to fuck up every time, man. Throw an interception. He throw an interception at the wrong time more than anybody in the last 10 years.
Yeah, him and what the other guy name from Philly, Philly old quarterback.
Nick Foles.
Not Nick
Not Nick
Foles,
Foles.
the other one they just had recently that they got rid of.
Yeah, I can't think of it. I can't think of his name on the tip of my tongue. I know who you're talking about because he got hurt and Nick Foles won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he was the real quarterback. I can't even remember who he was.
Yeah, cause he went somewhere else and ain't do nothing. Was he with the Colts last year? Who the Colts quarterback was last year?
Him, and can't even think of his name. It was him. He was with the Colts, and he already ain't with the Colts. Because the Colts named the rookie that they drafted. They starting quarterback today. Already one preseason game in. It's yours, shorty. This your team. Richardson, I think he's a black. I forgot what college he went to.
He went to Florida.
Yeah, they named him. They named him the starting quarterback today.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Anthony
Richardson. Anthony Richardson.
Yep, that's it, Anthony Richardson. Because he had the best moment of the draft, man. When his little brother, you know what I'm saying, came out and was talking about how he was his hero and all that, man. That was the moment of the draft for me. I think his little brother was like 13 or something like that. It was a real dope moment. I'm rooting for Shorty.
I gotta go check that out.
So now, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to this early season Super Bowl predictions. I'm gonna start out with Jake. Who you thinking?
Jake got the blade, bro. Don't go with Jake now. You know, old school, keep that blade.
Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
Kansas City definitely won't be there.
You know who's going? Somebody got some background noise.
Yeah, that Jake baby kid.
A friend of mine said it's the Baltimore Ravens going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know about the Ravens, man. Like, I'm glad Lamar Jackson got his money, but I ain't really high on Lamar Jackson.
He got some help this year.
He can't throw.
Oh.
Hey, we didn't seen it. He can't throw.
He had nobody to throw to.
Yeah, Hollywood Brown or whatever his name was. He has he even man? I don't even think he thrown for 300 yards yet, man. That's and if so, it was maybe once or something, man.
He didn't throw over 300 yards.
Yeah, I'm just bullshitting, but he ain't threw for that. He ain't threw for that many 300 yards that many times. I bet you he ain't done it. He ain't done it 4 times. I bet that.
No, because that ain't what they offense focus on. They more of a balanced offense, you know, more running the ball and depend on that defense too.
They more of him running the ball. That's the thing. The offense is of him running the ball. Like it was kind of like the Bears was and shit.
Who they running back this year?
That I don't even know who they running back is. See, that's why I can't pick a team that I don't even know who their running back is to win the Super Bowl. I just can't. But they defense, man, they got a Baltimore got a defense.
So you think the Bears will beat them?
Hell no.
I just wanted to see how far you was gonna go with it.
Nah, man. I told you I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? I believe my Bears gonna win the division, but I know better that I know they ain't no championship team. I know that. I'm going right back with the Chiefs, man.
If your man who you say he is,
he's a pup. Once he becomes a big dog, and you know what I'm saying, about 2 more years, yeah. I definitely see I see him as a franchise quarterback, and for the most part, that's the first piece that you need, the most important piece that you need to be a championship team is a franchise quarterback. Yeah, you have the couple teams that won a championship on defensive alone. You like the Ray Lewis Baltimore Ravens, the Simeon Rice Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even the Peyton Manning Denver Broncos. They were defense.
LA Rams too.
Yeah, the Rams. Well, no, the Rams had an explosive offense, Jake.
Yeah.
They had an explosive offense.
No, they didn't.
Huh?
If it wasn't for the Rams defense, they wouldn't have won that damn Super Bowl.
They didn't win the Super Bowl. They had Michael Bruce, Terry Holt, Kurt Warner. Come on, man. Even The
No, I ain't
number
talking
28 in
about
the
that one.
backfield.
I'm talking about Matthew Stafford's team.
Curtis Martin in the backfield.
No, he talking about the Matthew Stafford Rams were the highest, one of the second highest scorers teams in the league.
They
Cooper
wasn't
Kupp
shit
was the
without
top
the
wide
defense.
receiver,
The defense won that Super Bowl for them.
and Cooper Kupp was the top wide receiver.
And that show you that Matthew Stafford wasn't shit. He won they won the Super Bowl, but the quarterback did not win the MVP.
Yeah,
And
Cooper
if it
Kupp,
wasn't
man, and
for
they had Odell.
if it was not for the defense, they would not won that game because
Aaron Donald in
who
there.
actually should have won the MVP was that linebacker. What's his name? That one that they can't nobody block him.
Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Donald should have won MVP.
But Jake, that
Donald
okay?
didn't even do nothing.
You speaking about the Super Bowl, the game, like you know what I'm saying for the whole season. Matthew Stafford was lights out,
Didn't
and that
do
Rams
jack.
offense was lights out.
He didn't do jack. The defense kept them in the game, and the only thing Stafford did was not make costly mistakes.
That was you may be right about the Super Bowl game, but the season,
The whole year, the only thing he did was manage the ball and not make big mistakes. He was not a good quarterback.
man. Y'all finna let Jake get away with that, man.
Jake know better than that.
He said that's cool tomorrow.
Jake know better than that. They had a good defense though. They had some good defensive players, good defense, but the offense, that's what carried. Even in the Super Bowl, you talking about Aaron Donald? They had Aaron Donald shut down the whole game until like the end when him and somebody got into
When it counted most. When it counted most, he cut loose on them.
But Drake ain't lying though. The defense, man.
No, the defense was great.
Yeah,
but they were great all year, and they were great in the Super Bowl. But that Rams offense was lights out all year.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Wow. Yeah,
Somebody
I mean, they really
pull up the stats.
Yeah, they made
and tell me where the Rams was ranked all year on offense. Pull up the stats. Somebody.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Reed, I'll tell you that because they had the top wide receiver in the NFL that year. Cooper Kupp. He had the most receiving yards.
No, we talking about total offense. Total offense, please.
I mean, if he doing that, what that tell you about the offense?
Total offense, please. Where was they ranked?
We gonna pull up the stat. That what you want? We gonna pull it up.
Because D'Angelo said they was lights out on offense. I want to know where they was ranked all year. Total offense, please.
Yeah, we gonna pull it up for you. They was the number one offense that year. Green Bay was second.
Yeah,
The Raiders were third, and Minnesota was fourth.
Yeah, they were number one, and I think the defense was fourth.
It was a piss poor season.
But now I'll tell you that bad. They were second. Dallas was the number one.
Dallas was the number one what?
Offense that year.
See, offense wasn't shit that year for Dallas in the Rams to be 1 and 2.
Dallas
They
had
wasn't they, they wasn't
6,900
putting up
some
no
yards.
point.
The
Dallas had
Rams
over
lit the
6,900. Rams had 6,300 yards.
the Rams lit the scoreboard up that year, Jake. You tripping?
What was the scoring average per game?
The scoring average?
Yeah, per game.
Well, Jake, if they was ranked number 2, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters.
What was the scoring average per game that year?
We know it was a lot for them to be the number 2 offense, Jake.
They ain't answering the question.
Let's get the answer for Jake.
If they were scoring 30 or more points per game, then that's lights out. If they were in the 20s, that's not lights out.
Not many teams score 30 points a game, Jake. Like you kind of
now if you're gonna be lights out, that's 30 points a game, lights out.
Nobody's scoring 30 points a game for 17 games, Jake.
Then it wasn't lights out.
Patrick Mahomes didn't even do that.
It wasn't lights out. If you ain't scoring 30 or more points a game, then you're not lights out.
I'm trying to see who's doing that.
30 points a game, man. What you think? Oh man, Jake tough, man.
30 points.
I'm trying to see what how many points a game they scored.
They gave them that anyway, because Tampa Bay should have been in the Super Bowl. Yeah, they just gave them that anyway.
Well, they was close. 27.1.
Then that's lights out. They good enough for me then. All right.
That's what we were trying to tell you.
Okay, y'all prove your case on that.
That's a lot of points.
That's why I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Yeah,
that's why I told you we be watching that ball. We ain't on here for nothing.
Yeah, that's a lot of points, man. I'm afraid too, because I think that they could do that again. Like, I believe what happened to the Rams last year, and when they collapsed, I believe that was a fluke, man. I believe the Rams is gonna be right back in the middle of the mix this year.
Who's quarterbacking?
Stafford.
Then Rams ain't gonna do shit.
They won a Super Bowl with him already, Jake.
No, it was the defense that won that Super Bowl.
You speaking of the game, but
Matthew
Stafford and Patrick Mahomes were the
that
number
was the
one
most important game that count. The defense showed up and took control of that game, and that's the reason why the Rams won.
You're a tough one, Jake. You're a tough one, man. You don't want to give Matthew Stafford credit.
Matthew Stafford was a bust in Detroit. I watched him play for 10 years, and he didn't do jack.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'll tell Matthew Stafford, mama, he ain't jack.
Hey, Matthew Stafford threw for 4,000 yards every year in Detroit. The rest of the team
how many
stunk.
games? How many games did he win?
The rest of the team stunk. He done his. He got his.
Now,
The
you
rest
watch your
his
mouth
team
about
stunk.
the rest of the team stunk. You're talking about the Lions now. I'm from Michigan. Be careful.
Hey, Jake. The Lions stink, and they've been. I can't even
And you
tell
know
you.
what?
The
I got a
Detroit
chair.
Lions. The Detroit Lions are garbage truck juice. Like, they have not been ever a factor in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't never been important, and they probably never will be important. They need to move the Detroit Lions to Toronto, because you're close to Toronto anyway. It's time to get an NFL franchise in Canada.
Well, this year the Lions going to be relevant in football. This year they're going to win 10 games or more.
Well, you know what? I doubt it very seriously, but if y'all do, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna get y'all one little winning season in before they move y'all to Toronto. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where the Detroit Lions headed. They headed to Toronto. They're gonna be the Toronto Argo Lions.
I like that.
They gonna be that, or they gonna be the Sea Lions. The Walrus.
I like that.
Cause man, they gotta be, man. I ain't trying to be funny, Jake, but they might be the worst franchise in football, man.
Dang.
I don't know.
What you mean? I don't know. How many playoff appearances in the
Cleveland
last
is the worst franchise.
in the last 40 years? How many playoff appearances do the Detroit Lions have? 40 years.
Well,
how many?
We in the last 40 years we watched plenty of playoff games.
You didn't participate in them.
I said we watched them.
I think if I'm not mistaken, man, y'all got 2 playoff appearances in the last 40 years. Barry Sanders made the playoffs one time. He made the playoffs one time. It's time to pack up and sail, man. You got to know when to fold them. You can't have no successful football in Detroit.
Well, this year is the year.
This y'all best shot. You better make it count. And you better take this shot close range too. Because this all y'all got. It's all y'all got. Let's see. I got another one I want to ask. So I'm gonna put this slide up, and I'm gonna give y'all who I think I want to know. I want y'all to tell me y'all pick. That's my top 5 running backs of all time.
Man, you ain't got no Gale Sayers up there.
You look at the bottom of that list.
Wow.
I put that.
Jake,
that's called that. Hey, that's called the Dave clause at the end of that. I added the Dave clause into the contract.
I mean, you said Marshall Faulk. I would have put Warren Dunn over him.
Warren Dunn.
Damn right.
Dave, you just trying to be funny, Dave.
Nah,
I'm going Marshall Faulk.
Okay, so Will, kick it off. Go give me your top 5.
So, all right, my top 5, right? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna say Barry Sanders and Marshall Faulk. Walter Payton and LaDainian Tomlinson. Um, no, I might have. Hey, me personally, I'm gonna have to say, Buddy from the Falcons. What's his name?
A running back from the Falcons.
Yeah,
You talking
Jamal
about
Anderson.
Ward Dunn?
I don't never remember the
Ward
Falcons.
Dunn. Ward Dunn. I'm gonna have to go Ward Dunn. Yeah.
Ward Dunn.
Yeah, Warwick done, man.
Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, man.
Man, cut it out.
Y'all gonna put some respect on Emmitt Smith.
Hey, Trav, I was gonna say Emmitt Smith in my list.
Trav, go. You go next. Go with your list.
I ain't gonna put them in no order, but I got to have Emmett in there. Walter Payton, Adrian Peterson. I ain't see OJ play either, so I can't do it. It would have been Bo Jackson, but his career got cut short, so I can't put him in there. But you gotta put Barry Sanders in there too. Well, I got one more. That one more kind of hard. I'm gonna go with Eric Dixon.
That's a mean one right there, Trav. Eric Dickerson, that's a mean one.
Yeah, he gonna top out my five.
That's a mean one. People need to start putting some respect on Eric Dickerson's name too.
Oh yeah, they need to.
Jake, who you got, Jake?
I got Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, OJ, Earl Campbell, and LaDainian Tomlinson.
I thought you were gonna say Jim Brown.
Well, see, I actually did not get to see Jim play.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's a hard list right there, Jake. You got a hard list right there. And I find it ironic that I'm a Chicago guy and I got Barry first, and you a Detroit guy and you got Walter first.
Hey, what was his list? I didn't get to hear it.
Run it back, Jake.
Said Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, and who else?
OJ.
Damn, shit went out again.
And Earl Campbell and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, I might have to fall from the screen. I'm having problems, man. I'm stationary too.
We hear you good.
Okay, he said Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, and LaDainian Tomlinson. Who else?
Earl Campbell.
Earl Campbell.
I think he said OJ and Earl Campbell.
I would have said OJ too. OJ, Miguel Sayers, and Jim Brown. But you said people that I've seen, I say somebody. Hey, Angela, you might have to mute because we echoing. I would say I'm gonna say Barry Sanders. I'm gonna say Jamal Lewis. I'm gonna say Emmitt Smith. I gotta put shit, man. I'm gonna put present day Derrick Henry.
That's a tough list there. I see you like bruises. And
yeah.
Now this is a question I kind of got for everybody.
And my fifth one is Warren.
Oh, yeah, what's your fifth?
Warwick
Dunn. You super tweaking with the Warwick Dunn. You and Will tweaking,
bro. Who could tackle Warwick Dunn, man?
Man, Stop it, man.
You ain't got no answers.
Man, I ain't talking. Ain't nobody would know that. Ain't made no Pro Bowls and nothing like that, man. We ain't talking about nobody. No, we talking about all time greats, man. Dude had a cup of coffee. He had a cup of coffee.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm just talking shit, but he wasn't no number one featured back, man. He was a third down specialist.
He was a dual threat.
Yeah, he lined up at wide receiver a lot too.
Yeah, he can run that kick.
He can run out the screen pass.
Oh, hold on. What's that boy name from the Steelers?
Jerome Bettis.
The one who got into it with Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, that contract dispute.
Now that motherfucker bad. I forgot about him. Damn, what his name?
I know you just threw my next name out there too, Trav. I was finna say, would y'all think I'm crazy if I take out if I took LaDainian Tomlinson out and put Jerome Bettis?
The Buzz, he was good, but I don't know about that though. I don't know that he tough now. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie on that. Oh, Le'Veon Bell, that's his name.
Yeah, Le'Veon, he was tough too.
Yeah, you can't trade out LaDainian Tomlinson for Jerome Bettis. Man, now that I'm thinking, I forgot LaDainian Tomlinson. I'd have put him over Work Done. But damn, bro, I ain't hear your comments on Work Done, man. But Work Done dangerous, man. He line up anywhere on the field. He dangerous.
Dual threat.
He definitely was a dual threat. I just don't think he never been the focal point of an offense. So I can't put him as an all-time great running back.
Right. Yep. He's an all-time weapon, though. He's an all-time weapon.
He definitely is. And man, I thought we had us one, man, but he got hurt. The little scat back we had in Chicago. I can't even think his name now. He got hurt 2 years in a row. They was calling him the joystick from he went from North Carolina, came from North Carolina A&T. He made
the cat that was running back all them.
Yeah, he made the Pro Bowl. He made the Pro Bowl as a returner.
Oh, Devin Hester? No.
No. Let me look it up, man. His name, his name on the tip of my tongue.
I thought the him and Joystick was that cat Hall. You played for Kansas City.
Yeah, they called him that too.
But I know who you're talking about with the bad. I can't think his name.
He made the Pro Bowl too, as a return guy. Little 5'5" dude.
Yeah, I can't think his name.
I sure can't think his name because he got hurt. He was on Instagram Live. He was on Instagram Live working out, training to get back for the next season, and broke his ankle in a drill, and he ain't been back in the NFL since.
Yeah, I can't think his name.
Let me see.
Yeah, because David Hester, that motherfucker was bad.
They need to throw Devin Hester in the Hall of Fame, man. They bullshitting.
Yeah, he should be.
He the best ever, man. He was better. He better returner than Deion Sanders, man. Throw him in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
I hope I'm thinking he'll get in this time, man. I'm thinking he'll get in. I got one last topic that I want to get your opinion on. Let me see. Now, what did anybody watch the Johnny football documentary on Netflix?
Nah, I ain't watching.
Man, y'all should check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's only an hour long. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real dope. Now, my question is like, this dude, when y'all watch it, I'm gonna have to tell you a little bit of it because it's the topic. This dude made a documentary and explained all the way 100% on how he got away with making all this money as a college football athlete. All the things that they took away Reggie Bush Heisman for, this motherfucking right here, he did 1,000 times worse, and everybody knows about it, and he gets to keep his Heisman trophy. It's insane. The man say he was making $100,000 a week.
Damn.
Signing. He said he was flying private jets, signing autographs. He said that whole story that they made up of him, that his family came from oil money. He had money. He said, "When none of that shit true." You know what I'm saying? He was getting that money from signing autographs and boosters and all that type of shit. He let all that shit out in that documentary, man. And he still got to keep his Heisman.
Yeah, they should have took his too.
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
Yeah. We definitely know what it is.
He did us a favor. He helping us out. That's why he even came out with that.
He did because he did say, like, he's been campaigning for Reggie Bush to get his Heisman.
Thank you.
He's been campaigning like this Netflix documentary. You know what I'm saying, is definitely doing, like you said, Dave. It's doing us a favor with trying to get Reggie his Heisman back, because what this kid did was crazy. And I can only imagine if Johnny Manziel was doing that. I know Matt Leinart. Remember Matt Leinart, man, from USC?
Yeah.
I know.
He was making a killing.
Man, I know he made a killing. He was at the Playboy Mansion and all that shit, man. I know he got all type of money. I'm glad that they started to pay the kids too, man, because that's wild. They making all that money and not giving them nothing.
You know, they kept saying they giving them a free education. They giving them education for that. That's what they was always saying. Knowing that they paying them top players, they gonna pay them. All of them gonna pay them.
Right. They saying they giving them a free education, but nobody stays the full term. So, come on, man.
Yeah, they know it's about the money.
Hey.
Yeah, at the same time, they say that they paying the players. A lot of people get that misconstrued. Angelo, we echoing. A lot of people get that misconstrued, but they're not paying the players. They're allowing the players to get paid off for their name, image, and likeness. They're not the ones getting paid off the players' name, image, and likeness anymore. The players can capitalize off that as well. But so they getting paid off jersey sales, uh, autographs. And part of that probably with Johnny Manziel probably set the blueprint for that also. But yeah, that's bullshit, man. That's baloney. They getting paid from these shoe companies and other players like that. But yeah, the boosters are still paying players under the table and all that. But I don't know what y'all want to add to that. But man, college is not playing players.
Oh shit, they paying them. If they want the top players, you gonna have to pay.
Try it. Oh yeah, they paying them under the table, but legally,
Yeah.
they not paying them.
No, not like that. Nah. But
No,
under
period.
the
They're not paying
table.
them. Period. NIL is paying them. They're doing it. They're allowing them to get paid before they was in the way of them getting paid.
Yeah, they couldn't make no money at all.
All for their own name and image and likeness.
Yeah, I definitely get that point, man. And piggybacking off what Trav was saying, the fact that they try to throw up that they getting a free education. Man, that shit is that education is not free. They working that shit like a job. And I can say it from firsthand experience, just from my son playing Division III football and what he had to do to be a part of the football team. Like that, I had a 30-minute I had a 30-minute window where I could talk to my son throughout the day, and that was between 4 and 4:30. That was the only time in his schedule that I could speak with him. From the time he opened his eyes at 6 o'clock in the morning, he had a meeting. Then he had his class. He had midday workouts. Then he had more classes. Then he had practice. Then after practice, dinner. After dinner, study tables. After study tables, lights out. That's a robot. That's a robot. Them kids earning every bit of what you claim is free.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know prisoners that got more talk time than that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He had a 30-minute window, bro. I could not. He couldn't have his phone. None of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of course he can't have it in class, can't have it in practice, can't have it in a meeting. The only time that I got to talk to him was on his way to dinner.
Yeah, they just benefiting off those guys' backs, man.
I see that's what they were saying too. Like they life is football when they in college. So if you don't have no money, you can't even get a job. There's no way you can even work a job because football 24/7.
Exactly. Those college athletes, man, they deserve to you get their name and likeness money, man. I know this is what Earl and Charles O'Bannon fought for 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When they sued the NCAA for putting them on the cover of that NCAA basketball game, and you know what I'm saying, using their face name and all that, and didn't pay them $1 for it.
Oh yeah, because they stopped them from making the football and basketball.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I know they wish they could get some back pay.
Yeah, they should. Shit, all of them should. They got enough money to pay.
Yeah, they got enough money to give something back. They got enough money to give something back, man. But I do, you know, I don't know if y'all fans, man, but I hate this transfer portal.
What you mean?
In college football and in college sports period, I hate the transfer portal, man.
Why you say that?
Really?
Yeah, I hate it. The reason I hate it, because if you go look at the numbers, and I'm talking about on all levels of college, from D1, from D1 to D3, 90% of the children that enter the transfer portal come out with nothing. They come out with no school. They come out with no school. So and the reason I hate that is because you know some of these kids that enter the portal, they end up giving their scholarship away. Because when if you don't get a scholarship from another school, now you just gave a scholarship away that the school you was at had to honor.
Shit, I believe that shit. They ought to have that straight before they get in there.
But you got to understand, you got to look at it. Mostly all these kids are going to college and getting accepting scholarships with bad advice because somebody in their ear always telling each and every one of them they going to the NFL. Most people don't be realistic with their children. They, you know what I'm saying? Everybody think they kid going to the NFL because if they get a few news clippings or something like that. But that's people got to do a better job at parenting and overseeing those situations because these kids are getting ate like animals with that, man. These kids are getting ate like animals.
But you gotta think a lot of them, especially they come from nothing. They don't have any kind of experience in it. So that's kind of just how it is. They don't have the experience. So they don't know what to do. They just go walking in the going in the blind. They walk.
I mean, most of them ain't doing that but taking elective classes anyways, bullshit classes.
It ain't as easy as it used to be, with that either. You know what I'm saying? There's some of them take a little bit easier classes, but it ain't like it used to be. You can't enroll in underwater basket weaving no more. You know what I'm saying? They be on that shit.
Yeah, but they also got them tutors on deck too.
That's a fact.
Do homework.
The team have tutors already assigned.
Yeah, Derrick Rose had them.
Man, Derrick Rose
In Memphis.
Derrick Rose had people doing his work.
Hey, don't bring Rose up in this.
It's the
we
truth.
Talking football.
I mean, what you want us to tell us to tell you? Yeah.
It's the truth, man. He had somebody take his test for him. And hey, I used to work with his brother Reggie. We worked at Pepsi together. He was a forklift driver, and I drove the Pepsi truck. And I kid you not, one day all of a sudden I seen Reggie. Reggie had a Rolex on, and then I didn't see Reggie ever again. And then I seen that Derrick Rose signed with Memphis. From the day Derrick Rose signed with Memphis, Reggie never came back to work. You know what I'm saying? He never ever came back to work. He was on from right then and there.
That was a blessing.
Yeah, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. He got that bread. They slid him that bag right up under the table. Right up under the table. It's still going on.
Oh yeah.
It's just high tech. It's still going on. And it's going on in football more than anything.
Oh yeah.
It's easier to hide because there's more people. Easier for it to slip through the cracks.
And then what I said Johnny Manziel's name earlier. I must knew you had him on your mind, but I meant Baker Mayfield gonna tell y'all that. So that's what I meant.
Baker Mayfield.
You got a problem with Baker?
The league got a problem with Baker Mayfield.
You right, because it's gonna be a problem this year.
That man stunk up everywhere he been. And you right. He just like Johnny Manziel. he just like Johnny Manziel, man. He trash.
I can't take nothing away from now one of them, 'cause they, college they did their thing. Baker, he did a little, he did better than Manziel though in the pro.
Yeah, Manziel didn't even make it through his second season, did he? No, he
Nah,
got cut during his second season.
Yeah, they got the second or third, one of them.
It was the second. He got cut during his second season and didn't. I don't think he ever played again. I don't think no team ever signed him again.
Nah, he wound up playing in one of them other leagues. The CFL or something.
Yeah, and right now he ain't even playing at all. And
the Dallas Cowboys wanted him.
When was that, Jake?
Jerry Jones, in fact, wanted to draft Johnny Manziel over Dak Prescott.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did.
But that to show you, people think that Jerry Jones run the team. Jerry Jones, he's the face of the team, but Jerry Jones' son was calling the shot, and that's the reason why Johnny Manziel didn't get drafted by Dallas.
Well, Dallas pick was at the bottom of the first round. That's why they didn't get him. Like Jerry Jones wanted him to.
No. Jerry Jones' son put a stop to all that talk about drafting Manziel. Jerry Jones' son was the head of making that choice. Jerry Jones is the face of Dallas, but he do not call the shot.
Or maybe that is it that he stopped it. But I know that they also didn't have a early round, early pick that year either. They picked after the 18th selection.
The fact is that they had a choice to pick Prescott or Johnny Manziel. Jerry Jones wanted Johnny Manziel because Jerry Jones and Johnny Manziel daddy, they buddies in Texas. But Jerry Jones' son said, no, we picking Prescott. And he made the right move.
I'm gonna tell you who Dallas got that year.
Who did they get?
And they picked before Johnny Manziel got picked. Zach Martin.
Zach Martin, linebacker?
No, offensive guard.
Offensive guard. Okay.
I think they made the right choice.
Yeah, they definitely made the right choice. But Detroit probably could use them now.
Detroit do not want it.
Get him
We're
on
doing fine without Johnny Manziel.
Get him on up in Motown. Get him on up in Motown.
What are you going to do, sing? Because he definitely can't play football.
I think he would have been a better pro if he would have had his head screwed on. I don't think he was going to be a great quarterback, but I think he was. I think he could have been good, man. He just was addicted to the fame.
Yeah, he was getting drunk, DUI charges, and all of that. Fighting with the girlfriend, all the distractions.
Yeah, y'all got to check that documentary out, man. Because the way he was living, man, you'd be like, whoa, I can't believe a college kid is doing it like this.
Yeah, because they showed that his parents had.
Why not? Yeah, Manziel parents were millionaires. Well, why wouldn't he live that life?
See, Jake, that's what I'm saying. That the whole thing about his parents being millionaires was a lie. That was a story that Johnny Manziel's best friend came up with to cap off what they were doing. they came out with that story that he was from oil money. His parents were regular middle class people, and so was his family. And they used that story, and the media just went along with it, but it wasn't true. They didn't have money. That's why it's a documentary on Netflix about it, man. Check it out. It was a pure charade. It was concocted by Johnny Manziel, his best friend, and his agent.
Yeah, that was clever to say that. To say that they came from money, so that way they want to investigate them.
Exactly. And then, not only that, when they were preparing for the pre-draft camp, the combine, they took Johnny Manziel for a month, and they didn't let him go party. They didn't let him drink. They didn't let him do anything. He was just working out. They was showing all the videos of him working out. So then the night before the combine, he went to Vegas and got lit and was late. So they came up with a story that his mother had a heart attack, bro. Got sick and had to be rushed to the hospital. So he came to the combine and came and showed up, and then they said, oh, his mother just got rushed to the hospital. He had to leave so he wouldn't have to do his workouts because he was too drunk and hungover to do it, and that worked with the media. It's crazy when they tell this story. I'm telling you, man. The
media protected him.
Yeah, the way his team had him built up, man, and he was nothing of what they had, nothing of what he was. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy how that shit happened now.
Yeah, man, that's just the SEC player, man. You know how that is.
Yeah, and then they stunk it up that year too, man. That second year after he won the Heisman, he came back the next year. I think they was like 8-4 or 7-5 or something like that. It wasn't even that good.
Nah.
And he still got drafted in the first round.
Yeah, they sure say he used to be drunk all the time.
And he said he was high. He said he had a cocaine habit, an expensive cocaine habit, just like all the rest of the light-skinned people.
Nah, he ain't lying.
Yeah, I definitely believe him. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, D'Angelo. Me and Dave was talking about this earlier. What you think about Michael Orr?
Man, me and my wife was talking about that, man. That's one of my wife's favorite movies, man, and she said she don't even want to watch it no more. But I don't know if y'all heard the latest details came out that the Orr family has responded, and they're saying that Michael Orr demanded $15 million from them, or he was going to do this.
No, that's not the Orr family. That's the other family.
The Tours. I'm sorry. The Tours.
Yeah, they said that he demanded $15 million, which is unreasonable because they only got paid 2.5% of the $309 million, which totaled out. They said about $250,000 per participant. You know what I'm saying? Per family member.
I told Dave, I said that nigga broke.
Pretty much.
Why he didn't say that shit years ago?
Right. Don't miss it till it's gone.
And man, I told him, I said,
he made a boatload of money.
I'm sure he done made more money in his life than they ever made with both of them put together.
Off that movie.
No, that's not true, y'all. The Tour family made way more money than Michael Orr.
Well, they
Way
You
said
think?
more.
they said it in the article that he made 2.5%
Oh, y'all talking about off the movie?
off the movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you meant net worth.
Oh, well, what did they make?
So you don't.
Oh,
So what?
they were multimillionaires before the movie.
So they made it off Michael Orr or off
No,
their
they made it off of owning a bunch of restaurants.
but not from him though. It had nothing to
No,
do with
not
him.
from him. No,
So he need to shut the fuck up then.
yeah, they were multimillionaires before they even met him. He like
Right.
they owned 75 Taco Bells and shit like that.
So would you agree he need to shut up then?
I don't agree.
Damn. Yo, how you gonna blame somebody? Go ahead though. Let me be open about it.
I don't agree. I think that if he was coerced into signing something, as he say he is, now he could be lying, but I don't think he should shut up if it's true. If he was coerced into signing something that, you know what I'm saying, took away his rights or whatever it was, I mean, I think he should be able to do his due legal process and see what comes from it, because he said that they made him sign something that was similar to them adopting him, but not really adopting him. He believed it was adoption and all that. If they made him sign some things that, you know what I'm saying, he would that was misleading, even though he should have been smart enough and sharp enough on his own. But if he can get the money from him, man, hey, I say get that shit. They got it.
Yeah, but you saying something like far as Echo. You said far as like that like he signed away his power of attorney rights, Angelo.
Yeah, he signed away his rights.
So if you signed away his power of attorney rights, wow, this dude. I mean, how dumb can it get, man? That's just dumb, Angelo. We can't come on. And they say
Hey,
he one dude came in the comments, man. I posted, came at me talking about he had a learning disability. Man, that ain't no excuse, man. Most blacks get put in them classes. A lot of, not most. I mean, I ain't mean to say most, but a lot of the blacks come in them get put in them classes for being bad as hell. What you mean learning disability?
yeah, a lot of that shit be some bullshit.
Yeah, that should be for the school to earn some money for the football program.
I want to know how he was able to legally sign a document adopting, and he was underage. How is that legal?
Yeah, legal guardian, like Jeff Fairfield said.
Yeah, Jeff Barfield on the comments, he said that they were his legal guardian.
Now he say they won.
Well, how was he able to sign that? And he wasn't a legal age. You know, he's a minor. How's a minor legally able to sign paperwork? You know, for adoption when they are minor.
Right. So then you saying, Jake, he pretty much lying. And like Jeffrey Barfield said, no, don't believe that, man. They said he was on the dean's list in college. So this Negro full of it, man.
Yeah, I thought he just broke. I told Dave, I said that's some whole shit.
Yeah.
But he should have been said something way back then.
Man, I hope that he not broke, man, because he made a boatload of money, man, in the NFL.
Cause when that movie came out,
2009.
It's 2023. That nigga broke. Got to be. Cause I was like, ain't no way. If he was living good, he was straight. Ain't no way he'll do that.
I'm about to see what his career earnings was.
Oh, I saw he had like I think his first contract was like 13 million or something. Then after that they said he signed one for like 20 million. I don't know after that.
Let's see. He got 13, 20, 33, 40. He made $64 million.
Damn.
Now you got 64,000.
So look,
Right.
hey, Jeff say right now he got a net worth of 16 million and he's trying to make Blindside 2.
It'll never
Yeah,
happen.
this dude wild, man. Hey, Trav, this dude wild, man. Yeah, this is soap opera, man. They probably even playing in the drama. This shit is soap opera, man.
Yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, I think he was he probably was a sharp guy. I doubt if he broke. I doubt if he broke. But this may be a money move.
I told Dave, I said, it's been that many years. He broke. For one, that's what I think. Then he probably tried to squeeze him for some money, or they fell out about something. Because back when he was first in the NFL, he ain't had no problem with him then.
Yeah, because he was still telling the story. Hey, Lottie, I know that's you in the comments, baby. But yeah, he was still selling the story. You know what I'm saying? He was the daughter of Collins, like he walked her down the aisle at her wedding and all that. He was still a part of the family while he was in the NFL. I don't know when it got weird.
Yeah, that's why I say something happened. Because I told Dave, I said, man, if these folks adopted him, took him from where he was at, that motherfucker wasn't playing no football or none of that shit in the movie. And they took you from that to that little money they made off of that. Look what you made off the NFL. They had to fall out. Because ain't no way he would start rumbling by some money from a movie made in 2009.
Yeah, man. Something wrong.
Yeah, something happened. But like I told Dave, it's all gonna come out.
Yeah,
He's supposed to be taking them to court. It's gonna come out.
Yeah, it just don't look good for black athletes, man.
You see what Jeff say he just got married in November 2023. Somebody in his ear. And that's the same thing that the Tuies said. They said that he has hired he recanted. He said it was November 2022. So they say he hired a bunch of lawyers to try this case, and a bunch of them quit. So now this lawyer that he got now is taking the case. But the Tui people, they say, he don't stand a chance.
Well, there you go, right there.
He don't stand a chance. But I hope, you know what I'm saying, if there's any wrongdoing being done toward the brother, I hope he get what's coming to him. But if not, man, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when people scam. I don't like the scamming, man. You made well enough money, you know what I'm saying, to be all right, dude. And a lot of that money that he made was in them last couple years. He didn't even have to play for because he was hurt.
Yeah.
He didn't have to play for it, man. He got forced out of the league. He only I think he only ended up playing about 8 years or something. And then he went. I know when at the end of his career, I know he. I think if I'm not mistaken, he checked himself into a mental facility.
Oh yeah, so that's what's wrong with him. Then he got mental problems.
It was something about. I know he got injured, and then coming back from the injuries, he was experiencing anxiety, depression, and things like that. And I know he had some mental health issues that kind of made him walk away from the game. You know what I'm saying? He never could bounce back from he never could bounce back from once he started getting injured. And a lot of the athletes, man, they have a tough time transitioning when you turn the lights off. When the lights go off, they don't know what to do. Because they've been doing this the past 25 years. And you know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. They don't know how to just sit on the couch and play with the remote like we do. That also ain't no excuse. Y'all motherfuckers need to learn how.
Now you're right, man. It's sad, man.
You know, a lot of them don't pay attention because you know when that you can't live the same as when you playing in the NFL unless you got businesses set up, got shit set up. You ain't got nothing set up. You can't live the same way. That
Can't
money
live
gonna
the
be
same
gone.
lifestyle, man.
That's why they said the majority of them go broke.
Yep. I remember watching Shannon Sharp tell Skip. He said he at the very beginning he got with his financial advisor, and he told his financial advisor, I want to live the lifestyle that I'm living, that I'm currently living forever. How do I do that? And he say that man put him on a strict budget. This is what you got. You got $1,100 this week. You know what I'm saying? and he say that's what he did. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing he cared about was making sure grandma could go to Vegas if grandma wanted to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta be disciplined like that. You got to be disciplined like that, especially back then, man. They wasn't making no money. Shannon Sharp probably made $20 million.
But
He
you know,
probably
at that
made
time,
more money on TV than he ever made playing football.
You know, it still was life changing.
Yeah, 20 million, probably like one and a half, $2 million a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus it wasn't like he was broke. His brother was in the league.
Yeah. That's why he, you know, and also he had to make sure he took care of his brother as well. You know what I'm saying? And make sure his brother lived his lifestyle. Because I think he said when Sterling got drafted, Sterling bought him a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? He had to take care of his brother like his brother took care of him. Yep. But man, fellas, I'm gonna end this one. You know what I'm saying? Wrap this joint on up.
One more thing about them. Now I'm looking at it. It said they got the 225,000 apiece plus 2.5% of the net profit. So it said both of them got 4.6 million each.
Michael Orr got 4.6 million.
No, the two.
The husband and the wife got 4.6 each.
Yeah, because they got it said 225,000 plus 2.5% of the net profit. And it said the net profit was around, it grossed 300 million, but the net profit was 175 million. And said they got 4.6 each from the net profit.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
And what did Orr get?
They
Nothing.
say he ain't
None,
get nothing.
none of nowhere near that.
Oh man. Hey, that's nasty. That's some nasty work.
Yeah, so looking at him, he was young too. So they could have manipulated him and did that.
Yeah, they finessed him, bro.
That's some nasty work right there. So that made me wonder, man. The lawyers that quit, they must be scared of the power of the Tua family, the lawyers that they got, because they must have got some heavy hitters too, for some lawyers to be intimidated on something like that.
Then too, it's probably what they can prove. So when you file a lawsuit against somebody, sue them, you got to be able to prove that shit. You just can't say that shit. You gotta have proof.
This is true. Yep. But yeah, on that note, man, we're gonna wrap it up, fellas. And you know what I'm saying? It was good. Whatever the fuck I want podcast. Raw Sports Radio. Y'all go subscribe to Raw Sports Radio on YouTube. Hit that notification bells. So when new content drop, you be the first one to know about it. And we signing out. Peace out, everybody.
Keep it raw, but not Chicago Bear.
Bear down, baby.
Whatever the fuck I want podcast is here.